Hey, welcome back. My name's Cass, and this is Everyday Cass. Here we love talking about all things health related, from non-toxic living, natural living, motherhood. To me, there are 5 health food scams out there that you should stop buying. You should stop thinking in particular that they're healthy when you're doing them. And instead, I have some alternatives for them, as well as some secret hacks into making those not so nice health foods a little bit healthier. Something to think about is a lot of food that is marketed to us is just marketed to try and get us to buy as much of it, and it's literally created in a scientific lab to make it as addictive as possible. Yes, even the health food related things. Really what it comes down to a lot of times is making money. So here are those 5 foods that are marketed to us to be healthy that are not healthy for us to stop buying. The first one is protein powder. I know, you might be completely addicted to those smoothies in the morning, but I'm telling you that those protein powders have tons of fillers, tons of additives, and a lot of the time, they're actually not that nutritious. Sure, there might be some protein in there, but always opt for real protein from the source. Eggs, meat, tofu, beans, legumes. There's so many straight from the sources, great protein out there that can fuel your mornings in particular. Okay, before we get back to the video, I just wanted to say thank you so much for watching this video, as well as hitting that subscribe button. It does a world of help for me. And I promise to continue to work really hard and put as much into these videos as possible. Back to the video. The next one is kind of a piggyback off of the first, which is granola bars, or those protein bars in general. Granola protein bars, they're the same thing to me, they're dessert. They are usually full of hidden sugars, other chemicals as well, to make them more addictive and give you energy. Sure, once in a while, if you need to throw one in your bag, okay, fine. And there are healthier ones out there on the market, but still, usually one of the #1 ingredients is granola. And as we all know with granola, it is a super boost in insulin in your body, causing tons of inflammation throughout your body. Long term, not the best thing to have granola spiking your blood sugars like that all the time. One alternative to the granola bar is having some nuts and seeds and a little bit of dried fruit. In particular, the type of dried fruit that you want to look for is as low sugar as possible. So something that I love, instead of say raisins, which are quite high in sugar, I opt for sour cherries that are dried. They are bit more sour, and usually that will mean less sugar, as well as macadamia nuts, which are really high in healthy fats, as well as walnuts and almonds. And you'll find that just having a handful of mostly nuts and seeds with a little bit of dried fruit, you'll be full and you'll have gotten that energy boost that you're looking for, but it will be much more sustainable one because it won't have a ton of those added sugars. Next on the list is yogurts. Now I usually have yogurt in my fridge, but I run out. Yogurt is probably one of the biggest health food scams that is plaguing most of our fridges, and that is the sugar-filled yogurts. They are dessert. Have them, but have them after a full protein, veggie-based meal, and then have your sugary sweet yogurt afterwards. You'll notice a huge difference within sugar cravings as well as inside your body. Again, you're not getting that huge sugar spike that's causing tons of inflammation in your body. Instead, if you're looking to have yogurt, for example, in the morning, opt for 100% full-fat, non-flavored Greek yogurt and add your own berries and nuts and seeds in there to give it that flavor boost that you're looking for. Don't add honey. Again, honey is sugar. It's gonna spike your blood sugar very much so, especially if it's something you're having early in the morning. So opt for that full-fat Greek yogurt and berries and lots of fun things that you can put in there, but stay away from those sugar-filled, fruity, pudding-like yogurts in the grocery store. Still sticking with the sugar spikes is smoothies. Something that I used to do occasionally, but with newer research coming out about blood sugar spikes and a lot of the dangers associated with it, one thing that happens when you are drinking a smoothie versus eating a fruit, even though that the fiber is still in there, it is now broken down. It surges through your body like a torpedo and causes major spikes in blood sugar. So in your head, you're thinking, I'm having a veggie-packed little bit of fruit smoothie, but instead, those sugars that are in those fruits are spiking your blood sugar as almost as much as fruit juice itself. Smoothies, again, definitely still have them. They're not the worst thing out there in the world, but try to have them like you would have dessert. So after a full meal, as much veggies as possible, not so sweet, which might make you not really want your smoothie after all. This is one of my favorite health food scams out there, which are are so funny to me because they're just everywhere now. We're talking the veggie chips, lentil chips, beetroot chips, veggie root chips. Like, there's so many, peas, snaps, puffed corn, puffed rice chips and things like that. They're all just high, dangerous carbs that are mixed with rapeseed, canola oil, that clogs our arteries, that spikes our blood sugar, and a lot of the time, although some of them don't do a ton of harm, they don't do any good either. So you might be thinking, oh, I'm getting my veggies in. A deeply fried, genetically modified, powdered, and then formed into a shape chip is not a vegetable anymore. It is sawdust. It's complete sawdust. It's not giving you the nutrients that you need, that your body should naturally get through the natural source, which is from the earth. Things that actually grow in the ground, those are veggies, not something that's made in a factory. I think a potato chip is more natural than what they do in the factory to create those lentil, pea, corn, quinoa chips that are supposed to be a healthier alternative. They're just usually not at all. Tons of additives, tons of chemicals to try and make them taste like something. I say for an alternative to this, if you want some chips, have just some potato chips. There are some great brands out there that are now cooking with coconut oil, for example, instead of the canola sunflower oils that aren't as healthy. But to be honest, if you're living a 80 to 90% healthy, natural lifestyle, having a few chips once in a while, your body can handle some inflammation. So I would rather people once a week, once every other week, have a handful of potato chips, ideally the plain, or there's some really good salt and vinegar ones that are literally just salt and vinegar, no other additive. I say just go ahead and do it. The issue with a lot of these types of products that are marketed to us is they're going to be very addictive. They pull all the moisture out of the natural source. Say it's the potato, the sweet potato, the bean, whatever it might be, there is water and nutrients in there. They pull that all out in order to make it a dry substance that can snap. And in doing so, they throw tons of sugar, tons of salt in there to make it this addictive food that causes you to eat more and more and more. Usually, I would say to just watch out for those drier snacks out there that lack that moisture because they are going to be more addictive. The water that is naturally in most food from the earth satiates us. It makes us feel fuller, it makes us feel satiated. So, not a health food. Not a health food, total scam. Those were my 5 health food scams that I say watch out for. Sure, if this is part of your daily life, having these types of health foods, thinking they're a health food, do some research, do some of your own research, and I think you'll find that a lot of these are not quite as healthy as you thought they were. Thanks again for watching. My name is Cass, and this is Everyday Cass. Stick around for next week's video.